What's going on, guys? It's Luke Medeiros, and I'm here with my friend Coppins. He's my student, and he has closed his first deal, guys, and we actually wanted to talk about this deal. This deal was amazing. Coppins did an amazing job with this deal, so I wanted to bring him on the show so that way he can talk about his deal and also be a good testimonial as to how you can do your first deal in wholesaling real estate. So what's going on, Coppins?
Hey, what's going on, Luke? How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. Doing good. It's nice to have you on board, man.
Hey, thanks. Well, as many of you may know, may not, you know, I'm one of Luke's students. I'm a investor located here in West Palm Beach, and me and Luke, we had hooked up in regards to this property that we had closed on, and pretty much this property was from a direct mail campaign. So what I did was I reached out to the seller with a yellow letter. Seller reached back out to me, and so we met with the seller, started talking some numbers, and you know, we had some trials and tribulations with it. You know, the property had to go through probate and everything, so that probate took almost like 9-10 months. Took 10 months to finally get it closed. I wanted to give up numerous times. But that's where it's very important and vital for you to have a coach, you know, someone and a mentor, someone that can talk you through it, and you know, and someone that can just give you some guidance and give you some encouragement and walk you through the whole process. So after 10 months, you know, me and Luke, we finally got the deal closed and made a nice $6,000 on it. So people, the business is real. All you need is that first check, and you know. And I call it your reality check, and that's all that you need, and it's on from there. Awesome. So with the challenges of the deal, what challenge did you face in that deal? One of the challenges that I faced, oh man, it was a variety of challenges I had to face. One of them was the property was not, the seller who I was talking to, he was not the primary owner of it. It was his father's property. So pretty much the property, of course, the property had to go through probate. And it was a long process because, you know, he stated that he was the only one that was on the living will, but comes to find out it was 2 other people that was on the living will. So we had to like get in contact with those people. Then he had to get a whole bunch of paperwork. He had to get his paperwork that was in order. And also, it was some things that went wrong as far as negotiating wise that I messed up on. But you know, when you're doing your first deal, you know you're gonna make mistakes when you're in the field. And
absolutely.
But the best thing is that you know you learn from them, and you know what to do and what not to do on the next few that you do. So.
How much did you contract the property for when you got that contract?
When I contracted the property I contracted the property for because the seller initially he wanted $40,000 for it, and I remember I contracted it for $27,000. And so, but pretty much I got him down from 40 to 27. And one of the mistakes that I made was I told him he had some back taxes that was on the property. And I made a mistake, and I told him that, you know, we would pay for his taxes and the probate, and that was one of the things that I messed up on and I did wrong. And at the same time, you know, he was kind of like, he was calling me out on it because I did tell him that. He said, "Listen, you stated that you was gonna pay the back taxes, and you was gonna, and you said you was gonna take care of the probate. So you got to be you got to be a man of your word. You got to hold your word." And at the same time, I was a little panicking at the same time, and I thought that we was gonna lose the deal. But that's why you have a mentor. You know, Luke stepped in, and that's when me and the seller we renegotiated, and he said, "Listen, I'll pay for the probate if you can take care of the taxes." So that's why we went back to our buyers, and the buyers stated that they'll pay the taxes, and we had to come down on our fee a little bit, but. The great thing is, it was that whole process. I learned so much from that one deal, that whole process, and hey, we got the deal closed, man. So
yeah, awesome, man, awesome. So when you initially had the property in contract and we brought the buyer to that deal, do you remember how much the spread was on that deal?
The spread was like 18,000. Yeah, initially it was 18,000. But since we had to come back off our deal a little bit more as far as the taxes and everything, I think it went down like the 12,000, and that's when we split the fee and made it 6 apiece. So, but the great thing is we got the deal closed.
Yeah,
so.
awesome. So it took about 10 months to do it because of probate. What was that issue that we were facing with the probate? I believe there was like a church or something that was on the estate.
Yes, it was like a church that was. If I believe the church was located at. I want to say Kansas. It was a church. Actually, it was 2 churches. It was 2 churches that was on the living will. It was one located in the actual city that we contracted the property in, which is Orlando, and the other one was up north, like in Kansas somewhere. So pretty much we had to reach out to the church in Orlando. Of course, that was something that the seller did because he was located there. But the problem, the dilemma we had was with the property. Excuse me, with the church up north. So pretty much we had to get in contact with them and reach out to their people and get them to sign. And it took several months for us to get in contact with them and get them to sign. But we got them to sign. We got the paperwork through and we closed the deal. So
awesome, man, awesome. So that was a really great deal. Do you have any other deals right now that you working on?
Yes. Actually, I have quite a few of them that's in the pipeline right now. That I'm trying to get closed, that me and Luke is working on right now, and pretty much I just got a great feeling that I'm gonna close on these properties pretty soon. I just got that it's like that the sellers are gonna budge. I built a great rapport with them. They know me very well, and I just feel that in the next few weeks or even month. We're gonna get these deals closed, these property closed.
Awesome. So thank you so much, Mr. Coppins, for coming on. I really appreciate you coming on the show and showing people that this is real. You can really do your first deal. Especially with a coach, when you have a coach to help you, it's that much easier. Again, I appreciate you coming on, Mr. Coppins. Right. Oh, by the way, we're actually here right now. We're doing a 2-day master class here in West Palm Beach, Florida. Would you mind talking about that? About the class, your experience here?
My experience here is it's been great so far. It's been phenomenal. You never stop learning. It's always something new. It's always something that you don't know. And the little gems that, even though I did like a couple deals, the little gems that I picked up here, it's going to be able to take my business to greater heights. Because there's a few things that I didn't know that exist, but by me coming to this mastermind, I've learned it, and now I can incorporate it in my business. So, it's been great. The weather is great out here, so, I'm loving it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Coppins. I really appreciate you coming on board. And
all right, man.
All right, guys. So that's it for the show. We'll see you guys next time.